Is PEPCK an enzyme? Have you ever wondered how your body manages to produce glucose when you are following a low-carbohydrate diet? One of the key players in this process is Phosphoenolpyruvate Carboxykinase, often referred to as PEPCK. So, is PEPCK an enzyme? Yes, it is indeed an enzyme, and it plays a vital role in your metabolism. PEPCK is essential for gluconeogenesis, which is the process of creating glucose from non-carbohydrate sources. This enzyme catalyzes the conversion of oxaloacetate into phosphoenolpyruvate and carbon dioxide. This reaction is a significant step that connects the citric acid cycle, also known as the Krebs cycle, to glucose production. What makes PEPCK interesting is its function as a cataplerotic enzyme. This means it helps remove intermediates from the citric acid cycle, allowing them to be used for glucose production or energy generation. PEPCK is not just involved in gluconeogenesis. It also plays a role in glyceroneogenesis, serine synthesis, and the metabolism of certain amino acids. Now let's connect this to the ketogenic diet. When you follow a ketogenic diet, your carbohydrate intake is very low. This is where gluconeogenesis becomes crucial. Your body relies on this process to maintain blood glucose levels, especially for tissues that need glucose, like red blood cells and parts of the brain. PEPCK is essential in this scenario, as it helps ensure that glucose production continues, even when carbohydrates are scarce. The activity of PEPCK is tightly regulated by hormones. This regulation reflects the body's need to balance glucose production with energy demands during ketosis. When you are in a state of ketosis, your body is efficiently using fat for energy, but it still needs glucose for certain functions. PEPCK uses guanosine triphosphate, or, in some organisms, adenosine triphosphate as a phosphate donor to carry out its reaction. It also requires divalent metal ions like magnesium and manganese to function properly. Structurally, PEPCK has distinct domains that change shape to facilitate its catalytic process, making it a dynamic enzyme. In summary, PEPCK is an enzyme that is essential for gluconeogenesis. It supports glucose production during ketogenic states when dietary carbohydrates are low. This ensures that your body can still produce the glucose it needs to meet critical energy demands, even when you are on a low-carb diet.